go with my whole little money presentation, but for whatever reason they decided to break right before I went live. I guess Spirit said, "Stop flossing." My daughter would cringe if she heard me saying that. Pay like 40 something, $40 for these shades. Man, listen. Anyway, let's go. This is a quickie, so I don't want to be on too long because I do have to do a presentation tonight at 7 p.m. Hopefully I'm not breaking up. Yesterday, YouTube was shitting on me. Pretty much, I was not being heard through half of my stuff, and being that this is a live and people are not going to be here right away, I'm not even going to know right now if you can hear me that good. But we're going to jump right into it. Manifesting money with ease. Now, if you came here thinking I'm either going to give us some get rich quick stuff, no. If you came here thinking I'm either going to show me how to make me, I'm going to have some money tomorrow, maybe. If you came here thinking I want some new ways that I can bring money into my life quickly, then you're in the right place. So, manifesting money with ease. I got 4, well, maybe 5 ways to get the ball rolling. Then I got a little quick 3 pal pick a pal, where you can get an idea a little bit more about how to personally, even though it's still a general read, take a note, how to personally attract money to you. Now, when I say manifesting money with ease, I mean like when you are in a bind, like maybe you got some bills coming right up and you ain't got the money for it. And you need to get some money quick, fast. Otherwise, you're going to have some consequences. These little tips here can kind of help you so that you don't end up either stuck in those binds or you don't end up losing yourself when you end up in those binds where you feel like hopeless. So, money manifesting secret number 1, mindset shift. Mindset shift. It's easy and it's not easy. It's easy because it's simply changing your mindset, but it's not easy because a lot of us have grown up or been raised in environments where we have to learn to release that poverty or that lack mindset. Now, that's not to say you grew up poor, because I didn't grow up poor, maybe lower middle class, upper middle class, in between that. But you grow up with the mindset that is instilled in you by what you see and what you hear. So if you grew up with parents who are constantly saying you got to work hard to make money, that's a lack mindset. That's like saying there's no way to accumulate riches unless you busting your ass and bring. And yeah, you got to work. You got to do something. You have to take some kind of action. But it's not necessarily that you have to work hard. You know what I'm saying? And then there's the poverty mindset where it's like, hold on to every penny you got, don't waste not, want not, don't waste any money, make sure. And then that keeps you in a mindset of worry about your money. Mindset shift, number 1, visualize yourself rich. That's simple. Daydreaming can shift your mindset. If you can find yourself a nice, quiet, comfortable space where you could be a child again and just sit and see yourself with the money that you want or you need and doing what you want to do with it, with no worries, no cares. And I mean, you do my 4 grounding breaths that I always recommend for steam. And then you just let yourself go there. You don't even have to close your eyes. You can literally daydream and just smile to yourself and feel it. That's the main key with the visualization. Feel how it would feel to be rich, to have a lot of money. And maybe you are a little bit, maybe you're rich. Maybe you got good money. Maybe you feel stable, but you have moments where it's like, I don't know where I'm going to get the next, check from, or, maybe you worry about holding on to it. Because if you do have money and your worry is, I have to hold on to it, that's still a mindset of lack. Okay? You want to see yourself never worrying about money. You want to feel like you don't worry about it, and you want to see yourself with it in abundance. Okay. Now, the way to flip that mindset brings me to number two. You have to love money, and a lot of us grew up not loving it. It brought stress. Look at the songs that people come up with. More money, more problems. But the funny part is, it's the wealthy people that are saying that. More money, more problems. Well, maybe some of us want those problems, because the problems we have with no money are way worse. So we have to shift that. You cannot think money brings problems. You can't think, and this is a mindset that a lot of people that grow up in urban communities have, is that you get money, you get rich, you forget where you came from. You turn arrogant. You think you're better than people. You become filthy rich rather than light and giving rich. And we have to flip it. You have to really affirm, I love money. Money is a form of love, and I am open to give and receive it. Affirm that. Money is a form of love, and I am open to give and receive it, because money is a form of love. When you do something, when somebody does something that you really appreciate, and you pay them for it, that is you showing your love. When you do something for somebody, a service, and they pay you what you're worth or what that service is worth, that's their way of showing you they love what you're doing. So once you can shift your mind to say, I love money, you know what I'm saying? And the way you do that is think about what money can do for you if you have it. Not the dollars itself. It's not like you're, oh, money, 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 like on some Scrooge or Scrooge McDuck type thing. You're more on a what I can do with this income and what it can do, in the world. On top of that, if I have this money, what I can do. So forget about filthy rich. Let's think about light and beautifully rich. Light and strong with your wealth. That type of vibe. Emperor, empress type energy. All right. That brings me to the next thing. List all of the things you would do if you had all the money you ever wanted. Anything you would do, and I mean dream big, okay? Think big, okay? Don't limit yourself. Think of it as, I got all the money I need. What would I do? And really sit and list everything you would do. Everything. And when you get time, and I would say at least once a week, but every day would be, really get your manifesting going. Read that list, and you'll start to see the finances coming in to help you tick things off that list. Watch. Trust me. I'll tell y'all really quickly. I went to Africa this year. I missed my flight. I had no resources, no money to get another ticket. So I spent a little bit of my time bawling. Oh, I cried in the airport. I cried when I got to my mother's. I cried. But after I cried, I said, get back. What are you doing? I did a reading, free reading, went on YouTube, and somehow, some way, someone in my family, I'm not going to give away all the information, but they were able to come up with the resources and gave me the money to go. So I'm going to pay it back. But that's just what I'm talking about. When you shift your vibration, how things come in. That brings me to the next thing. Giving without wanting anything back. When you do a service to someone or the world, and there's no expectation, like I'm doing this so that I could get that. I'm going to do this so that I could get something back. Watch how the universe works, because you're vibrating in an energy of not worrying about money, or not worrying about, you're not worried. You're just like, I want to do this and I want to offer this, so I'm going to do it. Or maybe even it's money. Maybe you don't got that much money and you're like, I see my friend over here struggling, or I see this person here needs some help, and I just give them what I got. And watch how the universe runs to your aid to help you when you're in need. So giving is also a way of receiving, but only if you're giving from your heart, not if you're giving in order to receive. Okay, let's make that clear. And then lastly, I want to show you using the earth. The earth will help you attract abundance. Okay, why? Because look at this planet. We are on one of the most abundant planets in the universe. because whatever, if you look at the resources around you, it's endless. It's like the sun. Okay, they say it's gonna one day burn out, but when? And then on top of that, we have gone through times where the planet went through a big change, destroyed everything, and everything came right back. So this is an abundant planet. It doesn't worry about lack, doesn't worry about what it loses, because it just keeps on creating. So we have citrine. That's a crystal that will attract money to you and financial wealth. And pyrite, which is also known as fool's gold, another earth object, rock, stone, I don't really call it crystal, that attracts wealth. All right, I wear it, pyrite, citrine, and I'm wearing some citrine around my neck, raw or it doesn't matter. But as long as you understand what these things vibrate to, you can attract the vibe in, the energy. So what I want to do really quick for you guys is just a quick 3-pal pick a card where you can get an idea of what persona you have that attracts in money, and then the side of you that might be blocking it. You'll also get a card that's going to give you an idea about your life purpose, either how to go towards it or what it is, what maybe you're overlooking something that could be drawing in money for you. And lastly, the last card is a wealth manifesting card, and it's going to give you all the traits that you already have within that can attract wealth. Now remember, this is a general reading, so maybe everything will not apply to you. I'm going to, of course, I always like to do one card for everybody, because maybe some people ain't got time to sit here and pick a pile and wait for pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. So I'm going to pull you a golden ticket. I got a golden ticket in my hand. And I don't think that's the words, but whatever. At least I won't get sued by Willy Wonka. All right. So the golden ticket for the tribe, angel number 1057. So Google 1057, you'll get an angel message. You were born to teach. So I have a lot of teachers that are going to see this, people that should be out there in the world offering the information. And I feel like that's going to be one of the ways you can be abundant and pull in money. Teach what you know. And they're not saying what to teach. Teach what you know and what you want to share with the world. And it will bring in abundance. So let's go to the 3 piles really quickly. For pile number 1, Lapis Lazuli, heart. If you feel drawn to this, then your wealth info is in pile 1. Oops, sorry about that noise. Pile number 2 is red jasper. If you feel drawn to this red jasper, pile number 2 has your wealth info. And last but not least, little ladybug. If you feel drawn to the ladybug, then pile number 3 has your money manifesting information. So let's get started. Those that were drawn to the lapis lazuli, I'm being told right off the jump, you may intuitively be able to call in money. You may intuitively know where to find the bucks. You may intuitively be guided, and maybe you doubt your intuition and you don't always pursue the stuff that's put in front of you. You always have doubts. You always think, I might do this and I might not make money, but they're saying listen to your intuition, is guiding you towards the wealth. So you have the rescuer. So one of the ways, I'm going to tell you straight up, that you can attract money is that you have a strength and you're able to support others in a crisis, okay? Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So you're one of those people who, like I said, when you do and you give from a place of love with no expectations, the universe is going to bless you. I'm sorry, my daughter is singing. Whatever, you're used to it if you've been on my channel. Now, what can block you is assuming that the rescue, what you're doing for people will be reciprocated. If you try to keep the person that you're rescuing or helping needing you, if you need that, then that blocks your income, your abundance. You have to really give without expecting to get back. And that, my rescuer pile ones, is how you build attract your abundance. Life purpose card says freedom. You're free to do what you choose. So you have the ocean before you. You are free to have fun. Make sure whatever you're doing is fun. I'm seeing with the dolphins, they always make me think of play, fun, community, family, music, communication work. Excuse me. But you're being told by the angels, your spirit guides, you are free to do whatever you want. As long as it's something, I feel like, as long as you are giving of yourself in a way that you're passionate about it, and you would do it even if you weren't getting paid. Something like that. Last but not least, here's my water. My incense has me choking. A little bit too much. Okay. You have the strategist. Every vision has a plan. High achieving, productive, calculating, passionate, excuse me, decisive, ambitious, enthusiastic, systematic, competitive, active, tactical, goal oriented, persistent, and gritty. These are the traits that will help you bring in money. You are somebody who strategizes, who plans and knows what moves to make in order to get to the money. So keep your vision in mind and make sure you have a plan behind it. And as long as you have a plan to how to reach your vision, you will draw in that money. I knew this was a very strongly intuitive group for pile 1, so really listen to your gut. Pile number 2, if you were attracted to the red jasper, I feel it's like about passion. Whatever you feel passionate about can draw in money. See, the first group is intuitive. Whatever your inner knowing, whatever you're being called to. Whereas this group here, it's whatever makes you feel excited. Whatever makes you say, yes, when you get up, that's what I want to do. And that is your key. And you're also being given energy from the universe to be able to have the energy to go out and pursue and do whatever you need to do to draw in that abundance. All right. So attributes that bring in your money, you have the judge. Okay, the archetype of the judge. All right, when you're balancing justice and compassion and managing the fair distribution of power, you are in your abundant mindset. When you want things to be fair, when you're not working in a position where you want more than other people should get. The shadow that can block your abundance is offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal or criminal authority. So when you are in a position where you can judge, try to make sure you're not putting people down, abusing the power that you have, that maybe people listen to your judgments and your criticism and really take it to heart. Make sure you're coming from a place where you're being fair. Your life purpose, school. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. So if you want that wealth to come in, you got some more studying to do, pile 2s. Whatever it is that you want to do, it requires you to get a little bit more education. All right. So look for a program that will help open you up. And that doesn't mean you got to go to a university or somewhere expensive. You can do an online course or whatever the case may be. But there is a need for you to get a little bit more knowledge. And then you will see, they will show you the money. Last but not least, your money magnet personality traits. You already possess the celebrity, which vibrates to the energy of the sun. And I forgot to mention the strategist, pile 1, you vibrate to Mars. So a lot of fiery energy coming through with my own tribe here. So we have the sun, the celebrity. Wow. I would love to know who chose pile 2. You can always write it in the comments so I can get to know you guys and vibe with you better. And also when you become a celebrity, you don't forget me. All right, we got I lead with my light. So your personality traits that work for you in calling in this abundance is you're charismatic, imaginative, luminous, confident, authentic, inspiring, passionate, magnetic, impactful, public, fashionable, independent, noble, generous, and unique. These are all the traits you need to harness that will bring the wealth in. Call in that money, all right? Keep using your imagination. Keep shining and being a beacon for other people. When they see your passion and your energy, it attracts people to you. They want to be you, or they want to be in your vibration, or they're willing to pay you to see how can I be in that same light energy you're in. So keep that in mind, my pile number twos. I'm gonna move to pile number three, last but not least. If you were drawn to this ladybug here, you're somebody who depends a lot on luck, and you seem to be very lucky. Maybe you end up in situations where you feel like I'm broke. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. I'm probably gonna end up having to get some kind of assistance because my finances are horrible. You, in the back of your mind, are one of those people who always feel like I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the money somehow. And so you're already partially in the money mindset that you need to be in. The issue is that sometimes when things get bleak, you forget how lucky you are. And then when the luck shows itself, you're like, oh yeah, everything's always working out for me. What was I bugging about? So your first card, your attribute, is the archetype, of the alchemist. And when you are in your light, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom, you are able to take things and mix them and make them into something that is unique, that is like a wisdom that has not been touched on, or one that can awaken other people. You block your money coming in when you misuse the power and knowledge that come through spiritual practice. So maybe you learn different rituals and things you can do, and you use them for negative stuff. That could end up being people who know candle work, candle magic. And when they're lighting white candles and they're in a positive energy, they're drawing in their abundance. When they're mixing their meditation work with sound therapy or going out to nature, they're pulling together abundant energy. But when they are trying to use their knowledge and their power and their gift to do negative, like those who decide they want to dip and dab in black magic and stuff like that, it blocks your abundance. So my alchemists, stay in the light. Your purpose, crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So you need to get some crystals. I showed you citrine and pyrite. You might want to look into those. Crystals will help you pull in your abundance. All right. Crystals will also be something that maybe you can use in your line of work. Okay. Last but not least, you are coming through another sun card. My whole crew is sunny. Y'all are all about joy, light. I love it. That fiery energy. And the lion is here, the king. So your card says, I powerfully lead my mission. Regal, powerful, passionate, courageous, sovereign, responsible, benevolent, creative, innovative, decisive, directive, inspiring, visionary, respected. These are all of your traits that call in your wealth. Remember them. I powerfully lead my mission. So you are someone who has a life purpose that you already have your sights set on. Okay. And when you lead it, when you don't let people knock you off your throne, when you don't listen to criticism, when you follow your vision, looking off to the sun, already sitting on top of the world, when you stay in that vibration of the king, you draw in that king energy, that abundant vibration, and wealth is yours. So that, my people, was some easy ways to call in the money and to stay in an abundant vibration. Sending y'all all lots of luck and money your way if you're a part of my tribe. I think August is the month, y'all. We got a lion coming through. Lionsgate 8/8 is coming up. I take that as confirmation. By August 8th, you're going to start to see a shift if you follow those little rules that I just gave you for ways to shift your money mindset and change your vibration so that you are in an abundant light energy and not in a poverty or lack mindset. Remember, money can come in easy. Okay, maybe if you have a limited mindset where, okay, I can manifest like $5-10 like that, and you do that all the time, start to increase how much you think you could call in quickly. Okay, and start to feel it. Meditate on manifesting it, and maybe take one of my courses that help you to start to do that. Join Get Into It with Amina, my 5-month program that starts August 14th. We are definitely going to be shifting our minds and opening up our third eyes and calling in the money. So with that said, y'all, I send y'all peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe, which I hope is money, 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 money.